welcome to Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and this is the Fitness Corner. My guest today is the legendary Bull Stewart, 15-time world champion and 15-time national champion, here in the studio to talk to us about upcoming meets and some other things you want to know and may be interested in. So, with no further ado, let me introduce you to the man, the myth, and the legend, the legendary, the great Bull Stewart. Welcome, Bull.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Mark, for inviting me on your show. Thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, well, yeah, definitely. So, Bull, we have a couple of things to cover here. Speaking about the meets and all that's coming up, we have a meet in May, matter of fact, this month coming up. And for those of you who are in Seattle, Washington, that meet's going to take place in Seattle at the World Esquire Club, and we'll give you more information about that soon. But that's coming up. We probably have a chance to talk a little bit about the Worlds, right? That we may decide to attend. But before we go there, Bull, I called you legendary, and indeed you are. You're well known throughout the world. Give our listeners a little bit of an idea why you are called the legend. Talk to us about some of your main top lifts, like your squats, your bench press, and deadlift. Give us some numbers. Let us know what you really are about.
Well, being a very humble, Southern raised young man, sometimes it's tough to even talk about myself, but I guess it's given me an opportunity to be a little bit transparent. I competed for over 20 plus years on the weightlifting circuit. I did a lot of events all over the world, competed at 242. My best total has been 2,200, and that consists of an 850 squat, 830 deadlift, and a 520 bench. And also, even before that, years before that, I became the first drug-free lifter to total over 2,000 pounds in 21 and 22.
So let's choose not to cut you. Let's go back there. Let's tell us what that squat number was again.
My best squat been 850 pounds at 240, at 238 body weight. Actually.
850 pounds. Okay, this is brother walking around here, man. You gotta watch it when you bump into him. What was that bench again?
My best bench in competition has been like 530, but in that total meet to get to 22. I ended up doing a 520 at 238 body weight.
So, and that's raw, no equipment, anything like that?
That's actually with equipment, but not with the updated equipment they got today.
Oh, okay. And what about the deadlift?
The deadlift, 830 has been my best deadlift to date, and I probably had a lot more in me, but I just wanted to do enough to break the 2,200 pound total, and I'm lifetime drug free. That means that I never, ever in my life, my career, even up to date now, being 66 soon, ever taken any antibiotic steroids, and it's all natural and it's all hard work and dedication.
And being that it's all natural, that's really hard work. I mean, you don't have any help, any enhancers getting you there. It's just gut and grind.
Yeah, it's gut and grind. The thing about being drug free, and which I don't understand why a lot of lifters chose to do that it takes longer to get to that level, but training and not dieting and just being careful what you eat. Your lifestyle is a lifestyle change. But once you get there, you can be there for a long time, because that drug-free body would never break down. It always will outlast anyone that have taken in antibiotic steroids.
And that's a good point, that I think, like you said, if you take in some sort of enhancers over time, depending on what you're taking, the body will eventually break down.
Yes, and you don't want that. Even at 66 now, my training is still going very well. I had competed in a long time, but if I had to compete, I'd be physically able to do so, and I'm really very proud of that. And I spend a lot of time also. I'm the owner and founder of the Bull Stewart Power Team.
Right.
We traveled, and Mark Bryant is my vice president, and we've been together for over 30 years now. It's been a long time, and we travel all over the world. We train people. We just don't go out and find people to do powerlifting, but it's strength and conditioning. It's a lifestyle change. It's anytime you go in the gym to work out, if you say you're not competitive lifter, you're not trained to get stronger, then what the reason for you being in the gym? You're not going to do 5 pounds for the rest of your life. So
right.
Powerlifting, the name powerlifting just shocked people. Oh, powerlifting, no, that's a crazy. No, when you go in the gym to train, if you're doing 5 pounds for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks, you got to push yourself. So it's just what we do, and we train to compete. And during that time, we get fit. Mark Bryant been 198 all his life. I've been 242 all my life, same body weight, but as we get stronger in the process. So it's a way of life, and then it's just not something you could do 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. It's a lifestyle change. You have to commit yourself to for life.
Yeah,
I'm in it for life.
Lifetime commitment. You know, when I talk to people about powerlifting, they don't seem to get it. They think I'm speaking about bodybuilding. Can you explain to the listeners what is powerlifting?
Okay. Powerlifting is actually it's a form of training that you do on a percentage basis. You do an 8 to 10 to 12-week training cycle. And your goal is to try to maximize your potential at the top level of that bench, squat, and deadlift. You don't go in maxing out. You do percentages, you do reps, and pushing yourself to a level that most people are uncomfortable with and going. And once you reach a level 95% of your projected match, you go to an event, you compete. Whatever you hit at that meet, then you go back to the gym, take a week or two off, and recondition yourself to get back to try and exceed that level and beat that level again. Now, any form of training, you don't go to the gym unless you're going to challenge yourself. You don't go in the gym to play, hang out. You go to the gym to train, or you go wherever you're going to go to train. Now, bodybuilding, on the other hand, is very high rep, very strict diet. People could come in train at 250 and cut down to 200 pounds, 50 pounds of body weight, you lose. What people want to do it, that's fine. I don't knock people to do it, but that's a lot of damage to your body, cutting that much weight just to get on stage to look lean for 24 hours. Because after 24 hours, your body regenerates and go back to kind of like the same state. So it's totally different. But off season, and Mark and myself, we do off season somewhat of a bodybuilding type training, but not to the degree of dieting, cutting 20, 30 pounds.
Right.
That's not something that we would never do because it's not good and healthy for my body, being drug-free.
Right.
Not good for anyone else.
Right. Would you say just because a person lifts heavy, would they be considered a power lifter or not? Because I hear that a lot.
That's a good question, man. Good question. So my question is another question to question. When people go to the gym and lifting 80-pound dumbbells or 90-pound, 100-pound dumbbells, doing like 3 or 4 reps, oh, that's a power lifter. Just because he's strong, he or she is strong, lifting heavy weight, that don't make him a power lifter.
Right.
Only the status of being a power lifter, you compete in powerlifting events.
Okay.
Then you consider power, but it's not a negative thing. It's actually very positive because doing heavyweight reps actually burn more body fat and resistance than any other form of. When you do powerlifting, that exertion, when you leave that gym, your body still is burning body fat, still working days and days after. So
but we don't want to go to the fat burning yet. I wanted to make a clear distinction of powerlifting that people. I just want to make the listeners be clear about if they lift heavy weight, it doesn't make them a power lifter. You would have to be actually competing in an event. Would that be correct?
Exactly.
Sanctioned meet or
sanctioned meet to be considered a power lifter because people post videos. I'm a power lifter, squatting 2 feet high, and I'm a power lifter. I did this weight, but unless it's in a sanctioned meet and get certified judges like Mark, being a world-renowned judge, and myself, that's when you can say I've squatted this amount of weight, I benched this amount of weight, or deadlift this amount. People's claiming so much weight over the internet. I mean, it's just crazy. People saying they squatted this, they benched this, they did that. But that's if it's not under judgmental or sanctioned meet form, I really just say okay.
And that's very clear. That totally makes sense. I just want you to explain that. I want you to get that out there because you as well as me, we heard that so many times, just coaching in the gym, and even if you have a nice built body and you can outdo everyone in the gym, again, that's not going to classify you as a power lifter. So you will have to be
gym heavy lifter.
You have to You have to be on that. You have to be on that platform with some qualified national or international judges who's going to deem you that title, right? Yeah. So
and that's sad today. Just truth, and we don't take nothing away from no other lifter that. The gym rat, that's fine. Be a gym rat. We have no problem with that. But you can't claim lifts in the gym.
Right.
I mean, I can go in the gym and camouflage a 1,000-pound squat and make it look like I did 1,000 pounds. But that don't do me any good. It don't do no one any good. If you can do it, you can. If you can't, then don't procrastinate. Just get in there and do it.
And that's the other thing too. Speaking about the gym, lifting in the gym is all fine, well and good. We all in the gym. We all lift in the gym. And not everyone's going to compete. Not everyone wants to compete, but there's also a different way of training for power meet versus gym training, right, Bo?
Yes, sir.
You want to explain a little bit about that?
It is totally different. People go in the gym and just do whatever they feel they can do on that given day. It's about a feel, how you feel good. But when you train for powerlifting meet, you have a strategic program written down from 55, 50%, all up to 95%. You have a program that I designed, a Mark designed for you to be able to reach your potential. You can't just go in the gym. Okay, I feel bad. I'm gonna do 20. I'm gonna do 150 instead of what I got right now, 180. Once you do a program, that program becomes your Bible. You live by it. You come in regardless of how you feel. You have to stick with your program, and your body will adjust. Each percent, your body will adjust, and you have to understand and know your body, respect the training process, because you will get stronger and you won't put on a lot of weight in the process. So it's very strategic, very knowledgeable layout plan to help anyone reach their potential. I've been doing this for, golly, 40 years now, training people. I probably trained now personally over 70 world champions. And I love this. It's a great sport to be involved in. And I'm in it for the long haul.
Can you just describe one exercise that is different when it comes to training for powerlifting events versus just doing regular exercise in the gym? And the exercise I want you to describe, because it's easier for most people to visualize this, the bench. You know, we have had people come into the gym and say, I can bench 350 pounds, so therefore I'm ready for a bench meet. Let's make this very clear. It's not that simple. There's a little something to that. Bull, why don't you explain that?
Yeah, that's a very discretion on a gym bench and a competition bench. In the competition, you have judges and you have 3 commands in the bench in competition. Once your bar is loaded, you get a spot of bring the weight off to your arm's length. You have to hold the weight there until the judge gives you the signal to start. Once you start with the weight, you go down to your chest, motionless, and the judge gives you the signal to press. And you press it off the chest from motionless to a lockout position, and then you hold it there until the judge said right.
Right.
Now, I talk to people sometimes, I can do 400 in the gym, and they come to the gym, and I take them to a training session, and 300, they can't bring it off the chest. So, I don't want to be egotistic and say it's an ego thing, but there's no egos in the sport of powerlifting. You just can do it or you can't do it. Then if you can't do it, learn the proper form and technique on how to do it to keep them getting injured. I've seen people in meets going after 350 and never came close to it in training that's high in the world. That's not even possible. I don't care how psyched or how hyped you get. If you did 300 on bench in the gym, you're not going to do 350 in the meet if you're raw, if you're drug free. It just don't happen that way.
Yeah, I know. And that's exactly right. The gym people, when they bench, if they come down and up, it's kind of like just momentum. Momentum's carrying through the motion.
Bounce,
but the bouncing or the hips may come up. But in powerlifting meet, there are 3 commands. This is start,
form and technique.
Start, bring down your chest, hold it, then press, and then you gotta wait till they say rag.
Exactly. And all that avoid injuries too, though. Avoid injuries. At every point when you said pause, at every feel of your body, if something's gonna happen, you'll feel it. But if you bring that weight down, speed, bouncing, tilting, butt up, and all that, you can get injured so fast because your body's out of line, out of balance.
And the other thing about powerlifting that I really love, you really do develop true strength, because it's so different than how you have to move the weights versus just doing regular lifting in the gym. It's very, very different. So like me, I'm not a big bencher. Let's understand, I'm not 225. That's what I do. Now, most people look at me and say, oh, I rep 225, but can you pause 225?
Exactly.
And bring it back up and hold it with control? That's a major difference. You really want to feel what 225 is like, eliminate the momentum and let it just stay on your chest without moving, and press it and hold it. You have probably a big respect for 225 pounds.
You got a lot of world records, too. So you're 100% natural.
Yeah,
you've been doing this for a long time.
I know. I have a lot of world records.
A lot of respect for that.
Definitely. So, Bull. So I hope you guys got an idea what the some of the lifts with powerlifting is, stuff like that. And I definitely want to talk about some upcoming events.
Yes.
That's actually right around the corner, and then we may be talking about the world later on, and we can talk about your Al-Kai Beach competition and how many years you've been doing that. So we want to get into that. We want to talk about this meet coming up here in May. But before we do that, I have a feeling there's some people who are just tuning in, and if you are, I'd like to say welcome to Rainier Avenue Radio. Yes. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and this is the Fitness Corner. I'm here with the great legendary Bull Stewart, 15-time world champion and 15-time national champion. So you're going to hear more about the great legend right now. And if you're in Seattle, you need to come to this meet. We get to see them in person, meet them in person, and see the rest of the team. It's gonna be an awesome show. Bo, tell us about this meet coming up in May.
Yes, I'm so honored and privileged to host the first world record breaking meet in the state of Washington. We go to the world every year in Vegas or wherever the case it may be. And I want to create something that was different than any other promoter ever done before. So I decided to go out and seek the right sponsorship, the right promoters, and actually get the permission from the head of the AAU to put on a world record breaking event. It's May 18th. It's at the Royal Esquire Club right here local. We have some of the greatest lifters of all time. We have the Bolster Power Team will be on display. Mark Brown will be lifting. We got Sasha. We got Wonder Girl. We got Chi. We got Pepper. We got 10K. We got, oh my God, we got some great lifters.
You hear names like that and you hear Pepper. No, we're not speaking about food. That's at the end.
That's right. That's right. So you can't miss this event. I brought it here locally. I brought it here in our neighborhood so you can witness some of the greatest lifters of all time. 84-year-old Winifred Purcell. She's going to be the oldest lifter there. She's going to break world records. And you got all our team. You got Phoenix. You got, oh my God, you got some of the greatest lifters you ever want to see. So please, May 18th, 2024 at the Royal Esquire Club. Starts at 9 o'clock. Be there and you will witness history in the making. This is going to be an annual event. This will be my first world record breaker here. I have it again next year and in years to come. You cannot miss it. Now we have tickets available on sale in advance. They're $10 now in advance. If you come to the door of the event, they'll be $15. So it's going to be standing room only. Please do not miss this event.
How long is the event? What do you think? Around 9 to what?
We'll start at 9. We hope to be out of there, broke down and out of there by 4 o'clock at least. We want to run it efficient and fast. We want it to be the best ran meet ever and give the lifters opportunity to display their ability, set these records. And Ezel, they're going to be one of my food sponsors. We have all the food there to eat, and we have the bars going to be open for all kind of beverages and stuff like that. So I just can't miss this event.
So if you're in the area, in the local area, or you plan on coming, guess we're going to need that address, Bull.
The address here at Royal Esquire Club is 5016 Rainier Avenue South. That's a Royal Esquire Club. You can't miss the location. You have parking in the neighborhood. And please get here early because we're going to have about 45 VIP seats up front in a V shape. Have them already name out because we got a lot of people already prepaid. So please, for the sake of you want to see this history in the making, and Mark Bryant going to compete there, and he will set his daily world record. We already talked about it. We're putting pressure on him now. But we got Pepper going to set. We got Chi. We got Wonder Girl. We got, oh my God, we got another new guy on the platform here. It's going to be Hammer. He's coming out first meet, and he's got his eyes set on some world record too. So this meet is open to any lifter, any federation. As long as you get an AAU card and register, you can set world records on this day. So it's out there, guys, and please let's come out and support it.
We spoke about the oldest person. What's the youngest person?
The youngest person will have a 12-year-old coming all the way from Idaho competing at this event, and the oldest is going to be 84, 85.
So it's for men and women and children.
And children, yes. Great event. So y'all guys come out. The first, I felt privileged to be the first one to host a world record-breaking meet in the state of Washington, here local at the Royal Esquire Club. So let's do it.
And Bull, if there's people out there who may be interested in powerlifting, maybe after they see the meet or thinking about, hey, I want to become a powerlifter, where will they go to train? Who will they get in touch with?
Well, yeah, we have a gym here in Columbia City, right between Alaska and Oregon. We've been there since COVID. We was in the neighborhood. We moved on out a little outskirt, but we still open, invited, and running very strong. You can give me a call, the gym, or call me in person on my cell phone at 206-854-2678. Let me know your interest. I'll set up an appointment with you, go with fitness orientation and evaluation, and we'll get started on your quest to be fit. It's all about being fit, not about just being strong. We don't sacrifice putting on a lot of weight for being fit. Fitness is first. And with fitness comes strength. So I look forward to seeing you. And it's a good time to do it now because we got another event coming up, the Alki Beach Classic.
All right, yeah.
It's August 10th and 11th. It's a 2-day event this year. It has gotten so big over the years. This is my 28th year putting on this outdoor event, the longest outdoor event in the country. I invite you guys out to that. Don't miss that. We're having powerlifting on Saturday.
Right, about that.
And we're having feats of strength on Sunday. You see
Now,
women pulling cars,
right. Now tell us,
flipping tires and all that good stuff.
what's the event's going to be on Sunday? Do you know, offhand?
Right now, we have the farmer's walk for the women and guys. We have tire flip. We have military press for mats. We have an overhand Hummer pull. They can be pulling my Hummer, sitting in a tire.
Oh, my gosh.
Men and guys. We're going to have a lot of different events there. The tire toss, the stone carry, oh, my God. So come out and support it. If you want to get involved in that, please contact me with that number, and I get your application, get you registered for one event, one day or both days. This is a big event, 28 years strong. So I'd love to have you guys support me out there.
So it take place every year, the two weekends, Saturday and Sunday?
Every year. I'm going to book it now for 2 days. We've gotten so big, I can't do it in one day no more. So I've been forced, not forced, but I made a decision to do it 2 days. So it'll be the August 10th and August 11th. The event started at 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll go to about 4 or 5 in the evening.
Awesome. So yeah, we have that. That's every year, like you said, and it's great. It's a great month, and we're right out there on the beach. So those who want to be out there on the beach near the water and doing a competition, that's the place to be. And of course, we have restaurants across the street, so you really can't go wrong in that area. What about the Worlds, Bull? What's happening with the Worlds? Any news about that? Where do we go?
Well, yeah, the world that we normally go to, the AAU World, we're not sending a team this year per se to compete at the World. We've lost a good friend of ours, Martin Drake.
Who's Martin Drake?
Martin Drake was the president of the AAU powerlifting organization. He actually built this federation over 30, 40, 50 years, and he lost his battle of cancer. So what me and Mark's going to do, we're going to go to Laughlin just to support the memorial service they're having for Martin. He did a lot for me, did a lot for Mark. He's been very supportive of us, and we really hate to see him go. So we got to represent and be there to support him and also support the cause and be a part of the AAU family. But we will not compete at the AAU Worlds this year.
Right.
But we will take a team to the USPA Worlds. It's going to be in Vegas also in November. So we're getting geared up for that now. Okay. So we're still going to be involved in it, but we're definitely going to give our support to Martin Drake. And we really prayers go out to him and his family and to the organization. He's put a lot of time and energy into the AAU Federation.
And one of the reasons why Bull and I are going to go, Bull is you're the chairman of Washington State and Portland. Is that correct?
Yeah, the chairman and the director of AAU from the state of Washington and Oregon. You're right. Yes.
Okay, so both, and I am the Washington State powerlifting chairman, and so we represent the AAU organization. So that's why it's important that we be there.
Yes, we have to go. We put a lot of energy and heart into this federation, and everybody said, "Well, the AAU, all these federations," but AAU federation. What I love about it, it caters to kids, youth, and also adults and seniors, and once your energy involved in that. I mean, the youth are our future, and once you get to be a senior, then the seniors are our future too. I just look at all of us being a good collaborative work together. So we love what we do, and we're going to always support AAU. We have to. They've got us started, and we got our heart, our soul involved in it. We love helping people. So definitely, we're going to keep connected.
I just want to give a shout out to Ray Anderson, who's doing an amazing job. His hands are full, and so many others that are trying to get it together. And he's a good person. So good job, Ray. Good job.
Yeah, good job, Ray. Ray Anderson, he stepped in after the lost his best friend, and so he's doing what he can do to keep the federation rolling. And he actually supported me in putting on this world record breaking. We got 2 kilo sets, got one in the warm-up area, one. This is going to be a great setup. And I'm looking forward on everybody coming out and witness this historical event.
Yeah, well, you and I, you don't talk about that, we're we the same age,
yeah, we are. What are we, 65?
65 right now.
Wow. Time flies. We both are 65.
He'll be 66 in August. I'll be 66 in October.
And powerlifting put me in a position to just feel good about myself. If I'm not training, I'm training other people. I'm around the fitness industry. I think positive. I don't get up. I mean, it's just a whole different surrounding. So I advise anyone, whether you do powerlifting a lot, you just got to get moving and get involved in the fitness. Mark teaches classes every day, 3 and 4, 5 classes a day. He's rolling. We're busy. That's what life's all about. So we challenge all of you to get moving, to do something. If it's powerlifting, if it's weightlifting, if it's bicycling, whatever it may be, do something to stay healthy and stay fit, because it's not just a one-day thing. It's a lifelong commitment.
I like that. And Bull, is there anyone you want to give a quick shout out to at all?
I want to shout out to the Bulls Power Team, man, and everybody's involved with that. They've been my great supportive, supporting me and supporting what we do. And just look forward on you guys coming out, and also Rose being a team, all natural here too. I like, and also the high school team out of Lacey. They're coming up, and we got guys from all the way from where they from Portland and California, and just all over to support my event. I'd like to give a shout out to everybody, and also to the radio station and to Mark for actually inviting me to give me an opportunity to talk about our sport and what we do. And Mark, I'm looking for you to really on radio break that record, break that world record, and he'll come back and tell you about it here in a week.
I am under pressure, so when I break the record, I'm gonna go back to my normal show, the Fitness Corner. I'll tell you all about it. But Bull, I want to thank you for coming on the show. It's been great having you again, and I know we're gonna have a great turnout at this meet, and many more. Yes, all right, and come on out to Archive, guys. You're not going to be disappointed. So we want to see you there too. All right. Well, Bull, we're going to have you back. I'll definitely have you back. There's going to be some more news coming up.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you. All what you do, man.
All right. Legend Bull Stewart right there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for now. Take care. Stay safe. All right.